Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Academy, Gemini, February 22, 2022. Intellect combines with intuition today to produce a particularly enlightening day on all subjects that interest you, whether they be intellectual, practical, or metaphysical. Group activities dedicated to these subjects could prove extremely rewarding, especially if you go with a friend. You could meet some new people whom you are almost certain you recognize, perhaps from a past life, and you might want to explore this possibility. A lot of social energy will be bouncing around today. You could find that someone at work is a bit flirtatious and affectionate towards you. There could be complications, though. That person might be married, or if they are single, you might not even find them attractive. So look at this as an opportunity for some light social banter, and don't get too serious about the energy that is passing between you. This is a good day to find out if that cute girl in accounting really likes you, or to discover if that colleague with the sexy telephone voice would like to get together in person for a lunch or an after-work drink. Be open today to exploring attraction and flirtation. Sometimes you don't realize how magnetic you can be when you concentrate your energy. So test those powers today. You may become privy to some information that will ultimately result in financial gain. It may be that you get wind of a new computer technology and are one of the first investors in the company. Or it could be that what you hear gives you an idea for a new product that you bring to the market yourself. The outlook for you is rosy indeed, though your success will not come without an assiduous application of your skills and talents. There is a world out there waiting to be discovered. Your increased dynamism will spur other people into joining in. Be flexible and spontaneous, maybe traveling to a new town or on a short journey. Rediscovering your own local area can also be very inspiring, and even more enjoyable in the company of others. You're working with people today in one way or another, and you should be on the cutting edge of something big, but it's not quite here yet. Keep your finger on the pulse and wait. You feel independent, open to fresh experiences. Don't be rushed too quickly into anything, even if you've a real opportunity to get to know someone new and interesting. Irrespective of whether you fall hopelessly in love or have a set plan, your love life is evolving in new ways. Try to make them the best. Take advantage of the fast-paced energy of the day and do something new and revolutionary. Your thoughts are buzzing with activity and you are focused on the bizarre and outlandish aspects of every situation. New faces may be cropping up at this time, as well as old acquaintances that you haven't heard from in years. Nurture these relationships and let your unconventional nature run free. Take a long walk with someone this evening. Your abilities to interact with groups will be greatly enhanced. This essence favors socializing and a light-hearted atmosphere. With this, it's not really the day to do anything heavy or serious. Nor should you be making any big decisions. These can wait for another day. Enjoy the vibration by getting together with others and enjoying the chit-chat. You have the opportunity to get to know people much better, and when it comes to business, this can serve you well. The influence of your mother may be on your mind today. Your mother is likely to have a tremendous effect on how you think, act, and feel both in the past and in the present. For every sign, there is an opposite sign. If your mother is your opposite sign, conflict and misunderstanding can happen more easily. Take the time to learn about her sign today to help you understand her and the relationship you have. 2 days after the sun left Aquarius, bringing your birthday month to a close, a friendly aspect between the moon and Saturn today is not just putting the focus on the journey but the confidence to take your power back. The moon is in its final hours in an adventurous part of your chart, which is putting the focus on the journey, all with Saturn in Aquarius until March 2023. This gives you the confidence to know that you have the time and the means to take your power back. Since returning to an adventurous part of your chart 2 days ago, the moon has not only formed a friendly aspect to planets on the romantic front, but to the remaining 3 planets in Aquarius before leaving today. as well as helping to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together as you move into the journey that this new solar year will take you on. This has helped to give Mercury, the planet of communication, a voice in his early days back in Aquarius. Your tarot reading for today. The Star, Strength, and the Sun. A wish come true. This is a time of good luck and fortune, perhaps after a period of struggle and heartache. Good health, possibly after a time of illness, and good fortune will give you a new zest for life. If considering a new love affair, new employment, a career change, or you wish to travel, then go for it. You may also receive an unexpected gift. You feel that despite the challenges you have been faced with in the past, present or future, you will find the strength and courage to succeed. Whether you are recovering from ill health, a broken marriage or relationship, or challenges at work, you will find the willpower to come out on top. If you are looking to give up any bad habits, such as smoking or drinking for example, this is a good time to do it. You are afraid that things seem too good to be true, so much pleasure and joy, well, enjoy it. Sometimes we can be pleasantly surprised. If you have been unwell, this is a time of rejuvenation and good health. Perhaps you are afraid that things won't actually get better. Have faith, you are about to enter a happy and pleasurable time. The Sun heralds an ending to difficulties and a time to celebrate with friends and loved ones, a time of pleasure and good news around children or the conception or birth of a longed-for baby. Our eyes in the sky. The gentleness of today makes us feel more tender, generous, and able to take on the world. The only negative is that our emotions will come from an egotistical place. It might be hard to put other people's feelings ahead of ours because we're all focused on how we feel rather than how everyone else is feeling. We could be unwilling to show our emotional cards and put them on display. However, being open to discussing our feelings can lead to a deeper, longer-lasting connection with those we care about. This could create an over-the-top sentimental frenzy that brings to the forefront emotions that have been buried beneath the surface in our hearts. Something to watch out for is a lack of boundaries between us and others, which might cause some drama before bedtime. Instead of pushing to get your way, take a step back and focus on the positive in your life. The good side to this transit is that it encourages us to make a conscious effort to embrace a spiritual attitude after an emotional meltdown. Our relaxed and easygoing mental state favors curiosity, conversation, and generally following our bliss. If you have the opportunity, wake up lazily and see where the morning leads. Whether we wind up playing with friends, working away at a passion project, or lounging with a love interest, this transit unleashes the inner child who we typically keep subdued to manage adult concerns. Following this transit, the moon enters a void lasting until after dark, suggesting we spend this time embracing joy, instead of trying to do something productive with its influence. In the early afternoon, the moon creates a confusing inconjunct. Because our mood under the Leo mood is an easygoing, joyful one, we might subtly anticipate that current events should be more taxing or difficult. The inconjunct makes us believe the specter of bad news is lurking just out of sight, about to arrive with a reminder of anxieties, and causing us to feel guilty for taking the time to simply enjoy ourselves. This transit can provoke strong emotions which don't have a proper outlet, so avoid letting irritability guide your choices.